are making chocolate chip cookie tacos today. We are really excited about this.
Just remember, you guys. Yeah. You have to make sure your cookie is cohesive and it complements the filling.
If you're a fan of baking, you're going to love the brand new Netflix show featuring blue ribbon bakers from state fairs all over the United States. They will bring their very best recipes to face off in an epic baking showdown and for the chance to win $100,000. One of the judges, Emmy-winning television personality and chef Sandra Lee, who also serves as co-host. And Sandra is joining us now with more on Blue Ribbon Baking Championship. Sandra, it's so great to see you. I didn't realize you're also a Blue Ribbon winner yourself.
I won the Blue Ribbon in the LA County Fair in 1992. And thank you so much for having us. Thank you so much.
Of course, it's great to see you, and I feel like this show then is perfect for you, having won that blue ribbon at the LA County Fair back in 1992. You know what it's like to be, Sandra, in the hot seat. For local bakers around the United States, the state fair really is like their proving ground, right? And that blue ribbon is the gold standard, and that's really the concept of this show, right? You brought all these winners together.
Well, when I created the show 12 years ago, so it's been a labor of love, probably my biggest labor of love. I was not going to ever leave this planet without this show coming to life. We wanted to find the most competitive bakers in the U.S. One of our competitors has 700 ribbons.
Wow.
And she is in it to win it. And when you watch the 8th episode and that balloon drops, you're going to be so shocked when you see who does win. It's like, oh my gosh. But right away in the first episode, in the very first competition, we level the playing ground because not everybody is good at everything when it comes to baking. There are pie experts, there's cake experts, cake decorating, cookies, brownies. So we right away level the playing field and we bring them to their knees. And then we build them back up again. And it is a culinary boot camp.
It sounds terrifying for someone like me, I'm not an expert baker, just putting that out there. And Sandra, the trailer is so beautiful. It looks colorful. It looks fun. Talk to us just about the street cred of these judges, yourself included. Of course, we all know and love you. I've been a fan of yours for many, many years. But you also have an award-winning artisan baker and a former White House pastry chef.
Well, I'd like to go back, and yes, we do. They're amazing. I'd like to go back to the beginning of time when it comes to state fairs. The first state fair in this country was in Pennsylvania in 1765, which is 11 years before we were a nation. So when we say that that blue ribbon is the gold standard, it is the gold standard. And when you see that British Bake Off is the #1 baking show on television, it should be Blue Ribbon Baking Championship. I mean, 50% of this country goes to their state fairs, and that's where a lot of our food, a lot of our baked items, a lot of the things that we love are born and created and served up. So when we went through this country to find these bakers, we really wanted things that not only you would learn from, but great riveting television. And part of that is Bill Yassis, who's the former White House pastry chef under Bush and Obama. He's one of the judges. I'm a judge, of course. And then there's Brian Ford, who is like the Lenny Kravitz of baking. All these beautiful breads that you see, these artisanal breads that you see at these famous restaurants that you can't not eat. They're so good. A lot of those are him. He's incredible. And then, of course, there's Jason Biggs from American Pie. And he is a delight. He is like the best part of pie that there is. He's so nice and charming and funny. He's got great quips and his timing is perfection. And I think everybody just felt like a big family when they left the show. It was sad. It was really sad to part, but you're going to be able to enjoy it. Eight episodes. It's amazing. And $100,000.
Wow, I know that prize money is huge, by the way. Jason is the perfect host for the show. We recently had him here on Houston Life. Before we let you go, Sandra, what was your award-winning recipe that helped you win that blue ribbon back in 1992?
Well, mine was for display and design.
Wow.
So I'm not giving you a recipe. I'm about the visuals. And you talked about before how beautiful the show is. From the outfits that everybody wore, to the flags and the swags that hung in the background, to all of the state fair rides. I mean, it was a masterpiece. It is a visual masterpiece. And then when you see the baked items, one of them was so good, it made me cry. It literally made me start crying.
Okay, well, that's a good tease. Sandra Lee, it's so great to see you. Thanks for making time for us today on Houston Life.
Thank you.
We can't wait to watch. You can catch Blue Ribbon Baking Championship streaming right now on Netflix. We will share a link where you can learn more. Just visit our website, HoustonLife.tv, and look for that scene on Houston Life section. And Houston Life will be right back.